Hello everyone, this is Pokediged here, and I know it's been a while since I get to do any recording due to the fact that I suddenly got sick because of the sudden change of weather here in Hong Kong right after I came back from my vacation in Tokyo, Japan, and did the recording of my very first vlog for the day 1 and day 2. But then I suddenly got sick, so I wasn't able to continue my vlog for day 3 and so forth. And then after that, I suddenly got another seizure attack, and then I have the pain, stomach pain for us ladies. So yeah, that's why I was not able to continue the vlog video for the day 3 all the way to day 7, which is a bummer. So that's why you may be wondering why I'm a little bit inactive because of this issue. So without further ado, I hope that all of you will continue to enjoy this video of mine, and this is going to be my second vlog to show you my day 3, since the day 1 and day 2, which is September 27 and 28, is both of them are connected into one video, because day 1 that I don't have that much stuff to buy, so I had to put day 2 along with day 1. But I already described the details to it, and then I did mention that I'm not going to talk to the details of how I get this, how I get that, because it kind of failed when I've been there. I kind of failed the vlog. But next time when I go back to Tokyo, Japan, of course, and tagging along with my friend, I'll definitely do a better one, so wish me good luck on that. And I'm saving up again to go there maybe around after a few years, like that. So without that, enjoy my second vlog video on this video, and we'll be discussing on my day 3 in Tokyo, Japan. So in day 3, which is September 29, we went to 2 locations. So one is in Ikebukuro, and the second one is Akihabara, because Akihabara is still nearby to where we are actually currently staying. I forgot what was the name, but it's 5 minutes, just 5 minutes walk from that destination to Akihabara, so that's why we didn't have to worry about it. And because there's something in Akihabara that we want to go for, especially for me, it's something got to do with Dijon, which you will find out soon because it's right here ready, just beside me. But I want to do this according to the order, like the first area we went to and all the way to the very end. So yeah, so the very first area we went to is the Pokemon Center, because the moment we went to the Digimon, which is the limited parko, the building, of course, what we call limited space, limited base, we had to do the advanced reservation, but we did not know. So that's why we had to wait for after 3 hours. So we went to the Pokemon Center, still the same location in Ikebukuro. So after walking around in Pokemon Center, I mostly bought the stuffs from my sister Natnat, and there mainly is our Mew and the Magikarp, which is the Magikarp, the games that you play on your phone. You train your Magikarp to be the best, like no Magikarp ever was, if I get this phrase right. So anyway, I mainly bought some of the stuffs from my sister Natnar. And then for me, I tried the Ichiban Kuji of the Magnemite, which I don't know why I did that, if you may ask me, but I totally regret it. So after 7 tries of doing the Magneton lottery, I did not get the jackpot, of course, because I was not aiming the jackpot. But I really, I still regret for doing the lottery, because it's kind of a waste of what am I going to do with these, because the B prize are rubber straps. There's a total of 5 different kinds of them, but I don't know what to do with them, and I'm not a huge fan of Magnemites, the Magnezone and the Magneton. I'm not really a huge fan of them. And then for the C prize are these small tiny plates, which you can see there's total of 8 patterns, and the 2 ones I can show you. One's right here, one's right here, and then the second one is this one. But I was hoping to get this one, but I ended up getting these 2 in the end. But still, it's not bad to get this one. I still like the detail, the painting. But if it's for this one, out of 7, I got 5 of these. I did not get Magnezone and Magneton. I got these 3. Out in the 5, I got these 3. So this is the lottery for the Magneton, like that. I heard Magneton stuff. I heard Magnemite. So for those of you who are not really into a specific kind of a Pokemon, like example like this, you will regret for doing the lottery. That's what happened to me, because I'm not really aiming for any of the prizes, but I still regret for why did I do this. So remember, if you see a Pokemon that you're not into, don't go for it. That's why I regret it. Okay, so number 2 is the Digimon Food this time. So right after we went shopping in Pokemon Center, we went straight all the way back to the Unlimited Parko building, and then go to the 2nd or 3rd floor. Then we reached there like 2 o'clock, and then we wait another 1 hour to queue up. And then around 3 something, we had to divide like by groups, and then around like first group for 20, second group for 20 people, and then so forth. The moment we get there, all of us like rapidly just queue up. Like, it's a good thing that my friend and I, we decided to go back there around straight 2 o'clock, because what happens, so many people just bam in and then just start queuing up. So the people who are like more further more, they had to wait extra more hours. So it's a good thing we just had to wait for another 1 hour, and then we'll just go into the building. So after we went into the building, it's very small, but those stops are a lot because of, the 5th movie, Kyonsei. It's like 1 day before that movie to release. And the stops that I bought, it's here. 2 Sums right here. They're so cute, Wizamon and Flutmon. But apparently I did bought another one, which is Tentomon, but I already gave it to my sister. And my sister, Not is a huge fan of Tentomon, if you may ask me. Or if you don't know, you can try to ask my sister directly, Not. She loves Tentomon a lot. So I bought the Tentomon Tsumutsumi for her, because she really loves it so much. And it's so cute, to be honest. If you ask me, or if you check it on the internet, Tentomon's face is so kawaii. I really like it. And yes, Tsumutsumi is the Japanese accent when you call it that. So if you want to say it in English, Sum, it's up to you. But I like to call it in Japanese Tsumutsumi because it's cute. And then the second item that I bought is the 2 keychain or acrylic keychains. One is the latest one right here, right there. If you can see it clearly, really like the detail. And then another one, but it's based on the winter theme. I believe this is the one when they released the 3rd or the 4th movie. It's the winter version of Hikari making the snowman right here, the beach one. And then here's Tailmon. I really like it, so cute. So I have to grab it while it still have the stocks. And then 2 more. That's part from my Ita bag. It's right here. This is very heavy. It's like a metallic kind of material, and it's very heavy. But you can see the cute device up here, and then the crest of light right here. And you can see the detail, right? You can see it. There we go. And then another rubber strap, is this candy. And then there's Hikari wearing the very cute costume of Tailmon, or in English, Gatomon. And then I bought a lot of blind packs of the pins. There's around total of 7, but I removed it just for the sake for this video, not to consume space. And I actually bought 8, to be honest. I bought 8. Sorry, I suddenly ran out of the voice. I actually bought 8, but I gave 1 to my friend, because when she noticed that I got her favorite is Takuru and Patamon, I just had to give it to her. So out of all the 8 or 6, 7 in my hands, I got 2 Taichis, 2 Sora, and then 1 Koshiro, and then 1 Mimi, and then the 7 is Mekumon, like in the 7. But because one of the person on Instagram saw that I have a spare Taichi, so he really wanted to trade his Hikari pin for my Taichi pin. So I'm willing to go for it. And what happens? It's right here. After 2 Taichis, and I sacrificed 1 just for the trade, of course here in Hong Kong, I was able to get my lucky character. And I know a lot of you, for those of you who are huge fan of Hikari and Tailmon as I am, is so hard to get this one, and look at it, it's so beautiful. I really like the texture of this. So I'm going to show you the remaining of the 6 pins right here. So here's Tai Chi and Greymon, Sora and Bergermon, and here's another one. Here it is, 2 of them. So probably I'm going to sell her and Tai Chi. And then the third one, or the fourth one here, is Meiko and May Crackmon. Seriously, kind of looks like that Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm so sorry, it kind of looks like. Another one is Koshido and Copterium, which I will give it to my sister, because I said to my sister that I want to do a preview on this one before I give it to her. So yeah, at least I can show you this one for if those of you really like Koshido and Copterium. And then the last one I got is Mimi and Togemon right here. Not bad. With the girl power, really like it, like same punching action theme. That's really impressive. So I'm not going to sell the 2 girls, of course. Then of course one here, Hickory, part of my Eat Bag display. And then I don't know, maybe I should keep one Sora. What do you think? Should I keep one Sora? And then yeah, like I said, I'm going to give this to my sister for her sake, for those bug lovers like that. So yeah, these are the all 7 pins. If you don't really include of the trading Hickory pin. The last 2 items is right here. Here is the A4 folder. It's 2 in 1 actually. So the first folder, you can see are the 9 Digidestins. You can see of the columns there, it represents their press like that. The color of their presses. So all the way from Tai Chi and until Meiko, because I really have to include her. Then if you flip it the other way, it's the second folder, and look at that, they have Digimons from Agumon all the way to Meikomon. So I really like the detail on the drawing on these Digimons. They're so fantastic. Even though I don't really like the postures of both Meikomon and Hickory. Like, I don't know what they have done to them. The 2 kitty champion forms, they made them like a little bit too childish, even though they're actually a champion form. I don't know what the heck had just happened. Alright, so putting this down. Oh yes, actually I have another one, which is the shirt right here. And I was supposed to wear it like on this video, but I actually worn this a lot and I'm supposed to wash it, but I did not want to wash it just for the sake for those of you who really wants to see. And they have all the way from small to large size. But when I wore this one, the L size, it was so big. So I'm like thinking, okay, good thing I didn't get the XL. Because look at it. The detail's really nice on this one. Let me stretch this shirt a bit. There we go. Look at that detail on this shirt is so nice. If you can see it. And I actually wore this one like when I came, like on the last day of staying in Tokyo, Japan, and coming back to Hong Kong. I wore this one to show that I bought something. And this is the large size, and I regret for not buying the small, because the small size apparently in Japan, it's actually my size, the small size. But here in Hong Kong, it's either the medium size, large size, or XL, which is confusing. But if it's in Japan, it's mostly the small size, to be honest. And then the enormous kind of item, which I'm not so sure what it is this one. It looks like a blanket, but I think it's a humongous poster, which I asked the guy in the shop area. I asked, what is this? And then he said it's either a blanket or a big gigantic poster. And then until now, if you may ask me, I'm not so sure what it is. But if I do find out, I will just put the photo right here, and then I will show you what's the result. Like I'll type, oh, this is something, something, something. But for now, I have no idea what it is. And this costs 8,000 yen. That's very expensive. It does also including tax, which is actually written down here. Like here, you can see it. 8,000. You can see it, 8,000 plus tax. That it's crazy. And then because I bought a lot of different types of these the stuffs here, I was able to get a lot of postcards. So the first postcard right here, first two, I got these ones of the Digidestins and the Digimons. And then another two, see? And then another one. So I'm thinking, since I have so much of these sets, I'm planning to sell 2 sets of this one. So I'm selling like 4 postcards. But for one, I'm going to keep it for myself because I really like it. So yeah, these are the postcards of the Digidestins and the Digimons. Like, it really depends on how many sets you buy, and then they'll give you these postcards for free, definitely for free. So these are the stuffs that I bought from the limited Parco that represents the Digimon Adventures Try for the movie Kyonsei. And speaking of the Kyonsei, I'm going to do the discussion on the following video after I finish all the vlogs, of course. So after that, we went to the Ani Cafe, which is of course regarding about Digimon again. So the moment we went in there, of course we did the advanced registration. I'm not going to tell you how. We were able to get a free ticket. I mean a free sticker right here. That's really nice. Like, after we went to the counter and showed them the booking registration, they gave us this one for free, and then another one for free but random is this one. They give this very random, and I was just so lucky to get Hickory. And this one, there's another purpose for this one, which I will show you a little bit later. Then after that, this one I got it inside while we're having the food. This one is the plush doll, the 50 cm, the 3 cm larger than the Mako one, the Mako one plush doll, which I already pre-ordered this, so don't worry, I already pre-ordered this one exactly right after I come back, and I just deposited 800 something Hong Kong dollars to the person that will help me pre-order this plush doll, and this is gonna be humongous for my next year cosplay when I cosplay Hikari again. Then after that, while we're ordering the food, of course I have to order the food that represents the character that I like of Hikari and Telmon, and I bought, and yes, they will give you the spare the coaster right here for free. And then the coasters, that depends on the food that you choose, they will give it to you. Like, you choose the food for the Digidestins and then the drinks for the Digimons. So I have to go for the Hikari and Telmon one, which you see another food sample right here for the drink and the ice cream. And apparently that's like my dinner, even though it's not enough, but I kind of made me full. Don't ask me why. So here are the 2 coasters. They're not together, so if you look carefully right here, you can see it's a little bit different, but I will open it just for the sake for those of you are Hikari and Telmon fan. So this is how it looks like. So because it's kind of attached, so I cannot show it to you properly. So yeah, here's the separation for this one, for the ANION Cafe. So if you look carefully on this one, you can see this shaker, right? And then this is Telmon. You can see it. This is how the Telmon looks like. Then if it's for Hikari, this is her. So you can see a little bit of a gap right here. And then for Telmon as well, you're missing the gap. But when you add together, you can see that. But if you add together, it's so gorgeous. So I'm still thinking, how the heck am I going to put this into my Ita bag? If you see the result of my Ita bag on my Instagram posts, then you know what I mean, because I'm having hard time on doing this one. If I cannot, then maybe I'll go for the I will just hang it up on my Hikari and Telmon collection on the cabinet. And then after that, after having the food, and I'm thinking of buying some little bit of souvenirs, like little goodies, but not that much goodies, to be honest. So the only goodies that I bought there is the second set of the file, because they have Hikari in it. So besides Hikari in it, they have Joe, they have Takuru, they have Meiko, they have Joe, if I said it correctly, and then they have Hikari like that. So yeah, the last badge. But if this is the very first set, you have is Taichi, Yamato, Koshiro, and then Sora, and then the special one is like a poster version, but it's still a file, like the size is very small. And I really like the set, but it's just too bad you don't have a separation, but oh well. But it's cheap, it's like around 1,000 something yen for 5 of these small ones. It's so freaking cheap, so I had to go for it, and because Hikari was in it. And then I bought another one for my decoration right here, if you can see it. And this one has a purpose. So after you place these two bases for these two characters, and then this one is for this television, the localized television. So if you look properly on this one, this has a purpose. So remember this one? This one, if you fold, this one here is that you can just write a question or the answer during the having this kind of a mini concert in there, which I don't know what's the purpose for. But if you fold it right here, you can see, right, that's the screenshot from the one of the episodes, right? This is from the Determination, the second movie. So if this one, if you can try to picture it, if you slide this one inside here, then you see the picture of this one instead of the blue one. So you can imagine it, right? So that's why there is this white gap over here to show this one. So this is really impressive. So those of you who have this one, don't forget, this is not really like a sticker or card whatsoever. This is really meant for this one, but it's really up to you if you want to put it in your album, your phone book like that. But personally, for me, I would definitely put this one into this because it's like a mini television, and you have the two characters standing there and then showing you, oh, this is gonna be a live broadcast for a new movie, upcoming movie. That's so impressive for this one, and it's so small. I forgot like how much I bought this one, but I do believe I wrote it on a small notebook. Then of course, this one, I also got this one for free. It's like a little leaflet, what I did mention. And I thought the moment I get in there, I could have this for free. But when I went there, I see only Meikumon. I'm like, what's the point of holding Meikumon when in fact I already hugged her? I already have her at home. So I'm like, okay, never mind. I'll just wait for when this one comes next year, either February or March. So after that, having a long day for exhaustion, and then we went to the Sega. And before going to the Sega, I did another lottery, not Ichiban Kuji, but it's the Fubiyu lottery, which there is the Yuri on Ice. But that one I'm going to save it for the lottery video, not on this video. And I don't want to show you the prices because it's going to spoil the fun moment like that. And yeah, I'll just show you the poster, the banner of it. Yeah, that is the one I tried, and that was started on September, but I don't know which date, but it's this year, this September. Then of course, after doing the lottery, we went to the Sega, which is a lot of Sega stores in Akihabara. So the ones I got is the Love Live, of course, of Hanamaru, focusing on Hanamaru. I got this one for 8 try like that. I spent like 100 yen each, but on the 8 try, on the last 100 yen coin, I was able to get her from the cute machine. Going to be displayed from my Ita bag. And then the second one, which is actually by accident, I really want to get the Hanamaru, but I ended up getting Kanan for 5 tries with the UFO catcher. And I got the wrong one, but at least Kanan's still my favorite, second favorite character in the Love Live Sunshine. And it's the chibi version, you can tell, right? It's so cute, and you can see the tying her rubber band, like she's about to tie up her hair. You can tell already. And then the third one is the bag, around like 2,000 something yen. It's very big right here. Very humongous. So I have to fold this one, and look, It's so lovely. I really like the pattern on it. And this bag was very handy, which you'll find out on my next vlog video. Why did I say this was very handy, and why it was a good thing for me to buy another bag. And yeah, these are actually all the stuffs that I bought on day 3. Well, not just these stuffs, there are actually a lot if you consider about it. And yeah, don't worry, I will still bear in mind when I have the time to open this and reveal what the heck it is. I will definitely post a photo right here on this video and tell what is this. Indeed, if it's a blanket, a blanket. If it's a poster, okay, a poster. But judging by the looks of it, it's definitely going to be humongous. So yeah. And I believe it's almost 3 a.m. here, and I'm really in a dead zone. So I should be sleeping soon because I start work at 10 and I should be waking up around 7 a.m. in the morning. So I have like 4 or 3 hours of sleep. Oh my gosh, that's really bad news. Oh yes, and also I forgot one thing. Because I spent exactly like 2,000 something yen just for that bag, I was able to get a postcard for free. There's actually 10 kinds you can choose. So the 9 postcards. Of course, this is bendy, which is a good thing. If you choose the 9 postcard, you could choose the single girls. Like you choose Chika, you choose Riko, Yo, Ruby, Yohane, or Yoshiko, and then Hanamaru, Daya, Marie, and Kanan. You can choose just a single postcard of them, but because I'm there in Japan and I don't want like everything just Hanamaru, I'm thinking like once in a lifetime card that you don't get to have it, so I just go for the whole gang. Like this is more worth it. Like after you buy like 2,000 something yen and then you get this for free, why don't I just go buy just get a poster and get all the girls? That's more worth it than just getting one girl. That's gonna be worthless. Even though I am a huge fan of Hanamaru, but for once I should get a whole group. Anyway, because I also like Johan, I also like Kanan, and I also like Marie, so it should be fair and square for everyone, right? So yep, in conclusion, all of these stuffs are just amazing, even though I still regret for doing the lottery of the Ichiban Kuji for the Pokemon Magnemite. I still regret that one. So remember, if you're going to go for a lottery or a specific character or like the Pokemon like I mentioned that you don't like, don't go for it. Definitely don't go for it. You're going to regret your money. Whether it is the ones you convert your money or you use your own money here, do not. So that's the thing I learned my lesson. And then of course, I don't know what to say here. It's just a lot of these stuffs are so amazing. I'm just so glad to buy a lot of the Digimon stuff that Hong Kong does not have or have the opportunity to ship it all the way here, because these are mostly limited and they're instantly like sold out very fast. So yep, I hope you guys enjoyed this quite of a long video. Hopefully I still have the few moments there that I could add on the photos that I took a photo in there on day 3 and put it on the video right here. I mean the photos right here. Like I said, every time I finish the sharing with you all of these stuffs, then I'll put all, not all, but just some of the photos onto the video after I do the sharing of the souvenirs that I got in Tokyo, Japan. So if you enjoyed this vlog, my second vlog, click the like, subscribe to my channel, and let me know what are the following stuffs that are your favorite that I show you here. If it's not, then let me know your comments below on this video. Let me know what are the items that you're into, and anything that you want to tell me. Like no hard feelings like that. I don't want any negative stuff, because I just want to know is what do you think of these stuffs here. If not, maybe some of the stuffs that you wanted to get but it's really out of stock, let me know as well. So that way maybe I could give you maybe a good option like that, or maybe whatever response I could give you, that I will try my best to reply. So yep, I have to end this video. It's over 30 minutes and it's almost the limit of my phone, so I have to stop recording right now and I have to get sleep. So yep, I hope you enjoyed this second vlog, guys, and stay tuned for my third vlog video on the following day. So yep, till then guys, see you all in the next anime preview.